Hey everyone, Davis Martin, millionaire trader and teacher here. Today we're going to talk about understanding the data, understanding the importance of money flow, where it's coming from, and what it can identify. Most importantly, I'm going to run through a few basics with you. And it all starts with the question, which has really changed my trading, is would you rather trade alongside the wealthiest traders and investors in the entire world, who are wealthy for a reason, by the way, or with, folks in a chat room, in one of these Discord rooms or another, some tip on social media you found, or, all over the place. Wall Street Journal, bulletin boards, there are all kinds of places where people can search for ideas and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to start off with an exchange traded fund, which saw a 100%, that's a green surge, 100% green surge in demand to be traded by asset managers with $1 billion or better to trade and invest with. So that means these are guys literally managing and actively trading and investing billions of dollars. Probably fairly wealthy for very valid reasons, right? They're probably fairly good at what they do, regardless of how they do it. So here's KRE. This is small cap banking, all right? This is regional banks, not the blue chip banks, not like JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, all right? We're talking smaller names than that, KRE. As you can see, this one is on fire today, even in a shaky market. Yesterday, markets crashed, no big deal, all right? We caught it here personally on the run up. Now, here it is right here, testing resistance. It's rejecting resistance a little bit. Yeah, that's what stocks do when they hit resistance, all right? Or exchange traded funds. So this one's a basket which holds the regional banks, which are less traded than blue chip banks. However, an exchange traded fund, those can be fairly liquid. Personally, we traded the call options on them, and that worked nicely, all right? So I know that the demand has increased 100% versus yesterday to be long this stock, all right? So the traders, hedge funds, institutions, insider information can point me that way. We can access that tick by tick by tick. So we're going to go ahead and look at another example. Let me find a red example. All right, ZM. So this has been a very popular stock. It's red. Okay, so ZM. This one is looking at a 1,500%, 1,500% decrease in bullish sentiment. So bears are out here, right? Okay, well, this one has been selling off on the dark pools yesterday in particular, and today a little bit as well, all right? It's such a strong stock that I bet it gets dip bought up soon, earnings depending, all right? But this automatically, by taking a look at that 1% and that one color, which is red, can point me to a stock which I probably want to go ahead and short. And guess what? You're going to see shares traded on the dark pools on these all the time. Unusual call options or put options on these all the time. Why the dark pools? Why unusual options versus just a retail trader at their desk taking 10, 20 contracts? All right, here's why. These institutions, billion-dollar firms, hedge funds, are way too large to even think about trading thousands of dollars at a time. These guys, when they trade stock, they want to do it on the dark pools because they want to hide their order from the public eye. All right, a $50 million, $100 million order traded over, just over the public where everybody could see it, that would disrupt markets. People would freak out, right? What are they doing? What's going on with this stock? CNBC could talk about it for 2 hours. All right. I know if I were that firm who did that buy or sell on the dark pools, I probably wouldn't like that. I'd be like, well, you guys just mind your own business so we can get back to our business here, right? But that's why they do it on the dark pools. All right. And by the time everyone finds out, it's typically too late. Unusual call options, unusual put options. These are moves made on options with high conviction and a lot of money behind them that a stock's going to do one thing or another. This is the options. This is leveraging money. The power of options is amazing, by the way. I would not be where I am today if I didn't trade options and trade them well, okay? So we start thinking about names. Unusual call options up 322% from yesterday. SPCE, okay? There you go, all right? Markets are currently a little dicey, had a rough day yesterday. This one, however, held up yesterday and is on, that's got to be one of the best performers on, it's at the top of my master watch list, actually. Hold on a second. See that? SPCE right there. All right. So here we go. This one is up 322% in unusual call option demand over yesterday. All right. It's being very actively traded across multiple sweeps, across multiple strikes and multiple expirations. And I'm just taking a look at an options chain right now, but 322% in unusual call options, with 93% of the options flow on it bullish. That's something you want to pay attention to if you're an active trader or a investor too, all right? If you want to trade stocks, well, this stock isn't really all that expensive. And if you want to trade options, well, the options are definitely there to be traded. Here, let's take a look. So week out, all right? You're going to take a look at the 24 strike. Over 13,500 of these traded, and it's not even noon as I'm recording this here in the Eastern time zone, all right? That's a lot of money put behind these option contracts. All I had to do was pull it off of one piece of information. This is verified institutional money flow, which we pay a lot of money for, by the way, so that we can get an edge on markets. And I'm just going over trades, which I'm not even in today, all right? Plenty of positions to manage so far today. I'm just going over trades, which I'm not even in right now, to use as examples to show you how powerful this stuff is. So we've talked about KRE, the percentage demand by billionaires, indicating it would go up, is there. It was up. Same with ZM, except it was the opposite direction. This is because it's possible to make money in green and red markets. Now we're taking a look at SPCE, Virgin Galactic. I love this stuff. It becomes so much easier to pull money out of the market when you're doing it alongside literally the best traders in the whole world, who are paid as much money as they are for high frequency trading, active trading, investing, portfolio managing. Insider trading is a little skeptical, but that happens too. Right now, if I wanted to look at insider trades which have gone off, I could look at 1,028 of them, all right? If I wanted to look at hedge fund trades which have gone off, this is all in one day, I could look at 2,336 of them, all right? If I wanted to find out where the most trades are coming from, what's the catalyst behind them? Okay, well, surprise, surprise, this time of year with the election really not all that far away, it's the election by a long shot too. 9,243 trades fired off versus the next one down is, the next one down has nothing to do with the election, but that's a little over 1,861. So you can compare that ratio, right? 9,000 to 1,800. That's quite the ratio. This is powerful stuff to keep your eyes on. So how can you go about doing this? All right. You can take the institutional money flow, the institutional data flow, where the best trades are coming from, where the most compelling trades are coming from. You can pair them with the charts so they make sense to you, right? You can pair them with unusual call option activity or unusual put option activity if you want to trade options on them. This is the simple goal of leveraging money, all right? Everyone likes to do that. It means if you only start with, let's say, if you only want to put $200 in a trade, well, we make trades all the time. In the service, we run options under 3 days or less, 100% profit targets. That's what we do. We do it pretty well too, all right? This is Virgin Galactic that you're taking a look at right now. Like I said, for dark pools, those are stock trades, all right? Those aren't options trades. Those are stock trades. But the same people we're talking about right now, the same firms, institutions, hedge funds, and so on. They're all making their stock trades on the dark pools much more often than not. If they didn't, they'd be silly. The dark pools exist for a reason, and they're still around. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon, all right? They've only become more and more and more and more common since they were brought into existence all those years ago, several decades ago now, all right? This is institutional money flow, unusual options activity, and the dark pools. That's how I trade. I've made a lot of money doing so, but more importantly, I'm now creeping up on $300,000 or better students in trading profits in 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 6 figures. That's incredible. Applying this system. And just one other touch, which you can learn more about too. For absolutely free, at no charge to you, I want you to get your hands on my best favorite manual, which you can find with the link right below. You're going to see full details of how this system works. You're going to see detail by detail by detail. You're going to see case studies, and you can decide if you want to go ahead and implement it or not. Either way, you still have the free education there. All right. Go ahead and pick up that copy for yourself. The link's right below. You're going to love it. It's free. I'm putting the link there to help you. All right. Enjoy your free copy. Thanks for watching this.